This whole Rachel Zegler singing to pedestrians on a balcony situation has really got me thinking, because it's a great example outside of a theater of one of my favorite directorial choices inside a theater, which is to bring the presence of an audience watching a story into the story as something other than the audience. Let me explain. The main thing that separates live theater from most other artistic mediums is, of course, its audience. So as a creator, it's important to ask yourself why, thematically, that audience is there. What is their purpose in the telling of this story? And a lot of my favorite answers to that question can actually be worked directly into the piece through staging, intention, etc. Like in this current production of Evita, where Zegler's version of Eva Perón sings to a gathering crowd of pedestrians as if they are the people of Argentina present in the story. She is a character that believes all of her decisions are for the good of the proletariat, and leaves behind the ticket holders inside to address that proletariat. It's art and speech for the masses from a character who seeks to provide art and a speech for the masses, incorporating the physical reality of the actress Rachel Zegler into the artificial reality of Evita. In Donmar Warehouse's recent production of The Cherry Orchard, the audience surrounded the stage on all sides. They formed a four-sided container of nameless faces, which the actors would often physically reference as the aforementioned cherry orchard throughout the show. There are moments where ghosts wander its trees, where its history is discussed, and where the student Peter speaks thus. Think, Anya. All your ancestors were serf owners. They owned living souls. And now, doesn't something human look at you from every cherry in the orchard? Every leaf and stalk? Don't you hear their voices? In these referential moments, the imaginary orchard is given physical reality by the audience surrounding the play, and it actualizes the human cost of its plot by defining these real-life people as collateral, which really works for the themes that this particular production is going for. Then there is Floyd Collins, a wonderful musical about a Kentucky caver whose opening number leads him to discover a giant sand cave. And as he travels, Floyd sings. I always knew I'd hear the sound of voices all around me. That's the sound of glory after all. Throughout the entire show, Floyd's imagined version of a perfect life, of glory as a concept, always includes community. And when he finds this sand cave, when he yelps and yodels in the distance to gauge its size, that community is given to him by way of the audience, because those yodels echo. They call back from the furthest walls of the theater and roll over the audience like a wave of sound. There are voices and faces and bodies all around him, a form of glory beyond the fourth wall that is then incorporated into the living reality of the show. It gave me chills every time.